Hello my flowers, welcome back to the channel. Today I am bringing back meals of the week. It's been a long time since I've done any sort of meals of the week video, and I used to enjoy them, but everything went all in typical Stacey standard, everything went tits up. We've got a whole load of fussy eaters here. I've got histamine issues and digestive issues, which makes thinking of things to eat incredibly difficult, and I just got to the point where I just gave up. But I'm bringing it back, and I've been looking at some of my old meals of the week videos, and this week I have put together a lot of our favourite meals that we've had that I filmed in the meals of the week series. So today we are starting with a cheeseburger pie. Now, just to warn you, this pie looks like shit, okay? It's one of these things that looks disgusting, it sounds disgusting, but it actually tastes really nice, and it is a favourite with the kids as well. We do share the cooking. So when it's me cooking, I will take you along for the journey. I will tell you what ingredients you need and we will cook it together. When Craig does the cooking, it'll probably just be it slapped on the plate and I'll tell you what it is, because he won't remember. There's no way he will remember to film. So like I said, today we are kicking it off with a cheeseburger pie. The ingredients that you are going to need for this are mince. You need 500 grams of minced beef, bacon. Well, you don't need bacon, you can decide if you want to have bacon or not. We will be putting bacon in it. You need 120 grams of sour cream, olive oil. You will need 6 large eggs, 100 grams of cheddar cheese, or you can, spice it up and pop a bit of mozzarella in there as well, up to you. Some onions, and you will need some garlic, and you will need some mixed herbs. That is it. We will be serving it with some sort of veg. I haven't decided what yet. I'm just going to do a lucky dip in the freezer and see what I pick. So you're going to start off by chopping up the bacon. It depends whether you have smoked bacon or unsmoked. That's completely up to you, but you've got 4 rashers and you're just going to chop it up. So I've just got some olive oil heating up now, and then I'm going to add some onion and garlic and fry that off. After that, we're going to add the mince and the bacon together and just fry it all off together. So I'm using frozen diced onions and frozen chopped garlic just because it is so much easier. I've got joint condition, and any little shortcut that I can find that will help make cooking easier for me, I will take it. And chopped garlic and chopped onion is definitely a win for me. So that's just frying off now for a minute, and then I'm going to add the mince and the bacon. Let's get all of this mixed up. And we're going to leave this now for a few minutes, and while we're leaving this for a few minutes, I'm going to make up the egg and cream mixture. For this mixture we need 120 grams of sour cream and 6 eggs, and we just mix it together. Yeah. Looks disgusting, doesn't it? I popped the herbs in, and now we're going to pour the manky looking mixture into it. And now it looks like that. Next is the cheese. We're going to pop the cheese over the top of it. Then we're going to bake it for 20 to 25 minutes. That should do it. And by the way, guys, just so you know, I am not a cook. It's not something that I'm generally very good with. I tend to be quite clumsy, and things go wrong quite often. But most of the time, the food turns out edible, so we survive. But yeah, I'm not the best. I cook because I have to, not because I enjoy it. It's nearly done now. 5 minutes left. Oh yeah, that looks done, doesn't it?
Oh my god, it looks like it's inflated. Oh,
cheesy goodness. And there we have it. So cheeseburger pie with mixed veg and green beans. That egg and cream mixture kind of goes kind of like scrambled eggy on the top. I know it sounds and looks disgusting, right? But trust me, it is actually really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. It even gets the seal of approval from Florrie, and she don't eat anything. So for today's meal, I am cooking creamy paprika chicken, and we're going to be serving it with noodles and green beans. So for this recipe, you need 4 chicken breasts or just diced chicken, paprika, you're going to need olive oil, garlic of some sort. Like I said yesterday, I use the frozen chopped garlic. You're going to need double cream, 1 cup of double cream, 1 cup of chicken stock, some flour, some thyme, salt, pepper, and parsley. The first thing that you're going to want to do is you need to cut your chicken and pop it in a bowl, and then you need to get yourself some salt, pepper, and some thyme, and season your chicken. There we go. And then next we're going to pop some flour in and just do that much and mix it together. So it's all coated now and looks like a disgusting Turkish delight. Next we're going to heat up the oil. We're going to add in the chicken now. And we're going to leave this to cook for about 5 minutes. So after about 5 or so minutes, the chicken should be like partially cooked. It should obviously look like this, not brown, not pink or anything, just kind of like in between. And we're going to take it out of the pan now and pop it into a bowl. Okay, so the pan looks like that now, right? It is meant to be like that. That's the bits of the flour that has kind of come off the chicken into the thing. So I'm going to add just a touch more olive oil now, and we're going to pop some garlic in there. There we go. We're just going to very quickly cook the garlic a tiny bit, and now we're going to add in 1 cup of chicken stock. 1 cup of chicken stock. And we're going to heat that up. If you can see, that residue that was at the bottom is lifting up now and it's like kind of thickening the sauce a little bit. So now we're going to add the paprika into it. Oh, so steamy. Right, the paprika is in, hence why it's so beautiful and red. Oh, and before it burns, I need to turn down. That's quite high. Next we're going to add a cup of cream. Lovely. There we go. It's going to get creamy now. I'm going to add the chicken in now. Try not to touch the wooden spoon because it gives me ick. And I'm going to leave that to cook for a little bit. There we go. I'm going to leave that to bubble away. And that is done. Hopefully anyway. I hope the chicken is cooked. I have chicken anxiety, and there is tonight's food. So we've got noodles that have been tossed in olive oil with Craig. What's your face?
What?
That's what I already eaten.
No, she's having something after.
Yeah, it's got olive oil and paprika on it. We've got buttery green beans and the creamy paprika chicken. Yum yum. Right, so I think Craig is making food tonight, I think. So I am going to make a rice pudding. For this, I am going to be using 100 grams of rice, pudding rice or risotto rice, a litre of whole milk, 50 grams of sugar or brown sugar, whichever one you want to use, 25 grams of butter, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, although I always put more vanilla in, and then we're going to get some cinnamon and some nutmeg and some raisins. Almost forgot that. And some raisins. I've rubbed some butter around the dish to grease the dish, and now I'm going to measure out 100 grams of the risotto rice. So there's 100 grams of rice, 50 grams of brown sugar, litre of milk, I'm going to chuck in some raisins. In true Stacey standard, I just realised I used the wrong sugar. I used the dark brown when I wanted the light brown, but oh well. Vanilla. I'm going to add nutmeg and some cinnamon. Give this all a good mix, and then I'm going to chuck a couple of bits of butter on the top before I pop it in the oven. There we go. And now I'm going to pop it in the oven. And I will leave that to cook for half an hour, and then I'll give it a good mixy mix, and then I'll pop it back in for like 2 hours-ish, maybe a little bit less. We'll see. So for tonight's tea, we've just got a fry up cooked by Craig. Thank you very much, Craig. There we go. So that's done. It's got a lovely skin on it. I know it looks disgusting, right? But it's not. It's just got a lovely skin on it. And yeah, I'm looking forward to this. And there we go. Homemade rice pudding. It doesn't look nice, but honestly, oh, I'm not even looking. It doesn't look nice, but it's honestly very, very tasty. Yes, I am in my pajamas still. It has been one of those days, and we're not going to judge. Today we are making sausage rolls. That's the plan. So we're going to make it, we're cheating, we're making it with pre-made pastry, and have no idea what to do with it, to be honest. So your guess is as good as mine. So obviously the first thing that you've got to do is cut your pastry. Do it to whatever size you need to do it to. We're going to try and make 6. Yeah, and then you do it all the way across. So Amelia's just cutting the pastry now. There we go. So that's been cut, and now we can use the sausage meat. And the kids, yeah, you've got to shape it into a sausage shape with your hands, yeah, and then pop it. So you need to make that into a nice sausage shape. There we are. Florrie has done the sausage meat, and now we're going to put, just for a little bit of something extra, we've got a mixture of like herby cheese, and we're going to put that over the sausage meat before we wrap them up.
A light chance of it.
Just doing the egg now to fold things over. So now it's just a case of crimping the edges, and then we're going to put some slits in the tops, an egg brush and
slits in the top.
Yeah, and I think we're gonna, because we've still got loads of this, we'll chuck a load of that over the top as well. I don't know what to do with it though. I got a feeling it's just gonna be a baked beans job, because nobody here likes
baked beans.
Nobody likes potato, nobody likes the frozen chips, nobody likes anything. I'm not in the mood today. I'm not in the mood. There's some extra patience that is required when you're cooking with children, because what would have just taken me 5 minutes to do has taken almost an hour, and there has been bickering and arguing and, you know, pushing and shoving and stuff, and yeah, it's not always happy and joyful. Anyway, they're in the oven for about 20 to 25 minutes, and we'll check on them in a minute. These are done. I'm hoping that they're cooked. I'm not really sure, to be honest. Well, this looks shit, doesn't it?
Nice homemade sausage roll.
The sausage rolls are good, though, in fairness. But this, as a meal, just shite. Craig has cooked food for us tonight. So we have got sausages, mash, and green beans. Yeah, we did have a different meal planned for today, but because the kids aren't here, there would have been too much going to waste and stuff, and quite frankly, I couldn't be asked with it. So we decided not to have that. We've popped the ingredients for it in the freezer, and we'll have it next week instead. So we've gone for this, and this is nice because this is something that the kids won't eat either, because Floria has decided now that she doesn't like sausages, and both kids hate mash, so, or anything potato based, because they're weird. And this is our last meal for the week, something nice and simple because the kids aren't with us still. They're coming back any minute now actually. But yeah, so just a quick simple one, just homemade chips, egg and ham. I said that all in the wrong order, that's weirded me out now. Ham, egg and chips is how it should be. Thanks, Craig. So I hope you enjoyed this little meals of the week video. It's not always going to be extravagant meals, you know, sometimes it's just quick and easy and simple. Other times we'll experiment a bit more, that's just how it is, isn't it? So I hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, please make sure you give us a big thumbs up, hit the like button, come and say hi in the comments, or just drop me an emoji if you don't feel like chatting, and hit subscribe if you haven't done so already. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.